So the next step is to add the grid. You're going to use your ruler and mark it every inch, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on across the page. I'm going to always measure it from the same side that I start. I'm starting on the right. So I'm going to do it near the bottom. And then I'm going to go up and do it near the top. Staying on the right hand side. Always draw your line out from the number, not sideways. You're not going along the edge. You're not going this way on the ruler, you're going up. Once you've drawn it up, you're going to turn your T-square and line up the T with the top edge of the paper, and then line it up with the first line that you've created and draw the line down. You're going to do that for the whole page. It does not have to be really dark, just dark enough for you to see. You go all the way across with this. Sometimes the gloves get in your way. You can switch to a smaller size if you need to. So I'm just going all the way across, and then I'm going to mark it in the other direction. So I'm going to keep my T-square at this angle, and I'm going to mark it in this direction. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then turn your T-square, put it up against the edge, and to the best of your ability, try to hold the ruler steady and draw the lines across. And then you're going to have a grid. You want to match this grid with the grid on your drawing or on the picture that you're copying. Now here I got a little bit crooked. It's not going to make that big of a difference, but if you really want to correct it, you can go over it with the charcoal or the pastel and then redraw the line. So if I didn't like this line right here, I would go over it with the pastel to make a correction. Rub it. Tissue works best. And then go back and redraw the line the way you want it. So now you have your grid. So once you have your grid done, you're going to take the picture and you can do the same thing, but this time with pencils. So now I'm going to take off my gloves, take them off inside out, and throw them in the trash. You can take a new pair of gloves. Sometimes your ruler will be covered in charcoal, so take a sponge and just a damp sponge and just wipe it like that, and it'll come right off on the sponge. Again, you're going to mark it every inch. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can mark it at the other end if you want, or you can make sure that you really have the T-square up against the edge and draw the lines. And the ruler itself is about 1 inch, so you can pretty much draw on both sides of the ruler, and you're going to be getting a 1 inch width between your horizontal lines. And it's easy to, want to rush, and that's how the T-square will sometimes go crooked. So take your time, line it up each time you move it down, line it up with the edge of the page. And now I'm going to mark it in the other direction, always coming out from the ruler, not going this way, but coming like I'm extending the line above the number. If you're having trouble seeing the line because it's dark, you could use your white and mark it in the areas where you don't have, where it's not white and it's not showing, so I'm using the white color pencil for that. Turn your ruler, line it up with the top edge of the page, and draw the lines down. I'm just going to go on either side. And on this one, I'm going to go with my white over the dark areas so I can see it. Take your time, line it up, switch over your pencil. Keep that ruler on the page when you're drawing over the pencil line to get it to show over the black areas. I'm just switching back and forth between the color pencil and my graphite pencil until I have the whole grid drawn. And then I'm going to number it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, all the way across, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'm going to take my charcoal one, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So the 1 is just one box up there. So you're going to have the exact same numbering here. So then the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be erasing, and that'll be in the next video, how to do erasing the white light. So we're leaving the black areas and we're erasing only the white areas.